Okay, here we have practical 3. This is our practical 3 in Microsoft Excel. So here we have to create this table, okay, like that. So here you can see we have sale in one box, that is a big cell. So here I have merged into one box, into one cell. Actually, this cell is the combination of several cells. And here I have country 2003, 2004, and so on. And here I have some countries names also. So here I have to create table like that. So here you should be careful about here also. After point here I need 3 digits. Here after point here I need three digits. These are 000. So by default it will not come. So here is some setting you have to do it. I will show you here. Okay. So first thing, open Microsoft Excel. Just type Excel blank workbook. So here, first thing in Microsoft Excel, you have to type the data. You have to type the text as given here. So first I will type sale. Okay, I will type here sale. And the second row, here I need country 2003, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, same like that I will type here also. The second row that I have to write country 2003, 2004, 2005, 2006, and 2007. Here you can see from 2003 to 2007. This is the one option. Other option is that I can create it by just typing one number. Here I have typed here 2003. So if I drag from here from mouse, if I move it, drag it from here, hold it from mouse and drag it from this point. Okay, so it will come automatically 2003, 4, 5, 6, and 7. So here you can see this box. Here I have to select field series. So by default it will change 2004, 5, 6, 7, and 8. But here I need up to 2007. So this one we need. Okay, again. Here first is country India. So here I will write here India. So here I have the value here 102, 129, 102, 129, 189, 189, 193, and here the last one is 201 dot 555. 201 dot 555. So you have to follow my steps, okay? Then after that you will practice it. So hopefully you will get it. Canada. So yeah, right, Canada. So yeah, this start from 98. What is 120, 121, 122, 120, 121, 122. And here you can see here 143.000. See here, if I write here 143.000, so it will not show. So it is showing just 143, but here I need after point I need 30. So how can I get it? I can get it from this option. You can see increase decimal. This will increase the decimal. That means after point, it will how many points you need after point. This is the point. Okay, this is point. This point. After point, how many digits you need? Maybe you need digit 1, 2, 3, 4. How many you need? It will increase it. And this option, it will decrease it. If I have after point, I have 4 digits and I press this button, so this will decrease it. This will decrease it. So I will show you here also 143. Just select one time here. Here you can see it has put 4 digits after point 4 digits, but I need only 3. So just one time I have to click here decrease. So it has decreased now. Okay. So other option, yeah, other one is USA. USA. See, here I need dollar sign. Okay. So how to put dollar sign? I will show you. Just first I write the numbers. 19, 110, 109, 110, again 109, and here 102, 102, and here 94. Again, I have here I need decimal. So how can I increase? I have to click here and one time, so it will decrease. Here it will increase, and here it will decrease. So you have to be careful. Okay, after that, here I need dollar sign, this dollar sign. So what I will do, I will select it. I will select it. And here you can see this option has this one, dollar sign. So if I click this one time, so dollar will come. Okay. But here you can see, here I don't need point. Okay. Here I don't need, after point, I don't need any digit. But here after point, there are two digits, two zeros. So I don't need. So what I will do, I will decrease it. Now decrease decimal. This one digit it has decreased, this one digit. Again, click again. So it will decrease the second time also. Okay. Same thing you can type all these things. Okay. Here I have another option also. If I need dollar sign, okay. Uh, so there is another option also. First thing you have to select where you need dollar, okay, and click here on dollar. So that means here it has changed to dollar, and here you can see the cell name here, accounting. If I click here, this one is general, and if I click here, this one is accounting. That means if I write here $10 will come automatically. Same thing if I click here, maybe I select this one, okay, and from here I choose percentage, this one percentage. That means here percentage has applied. So from here I can write anything, maybe I write 10. So percentage will come automatically, okay, and so there are different ways to do the same step. Okay, after that I will make table like that. So how to make table in Excel? But as a sample, I have written just only 3. But for your practice, you have to write this complete table. If you will practice more, so you will get more benefit. Okay, but as for standing, I have written just only 3. So again here, select the table. Okay. And from here, I will choose all borders. This option, all borders. Okay, so I can little bit increase it. Okay, make it bigger. Row side, and I can select the row, and I can increase it a little bit, and I can make them in center also. The same thing I did in practical 1 and 2. I keep it in center. This one is in center, and this one is middle aligned. So after that, here you can see this cell. This is the combination of different cells. Yeah, this sale is the combination from country to 2007. So this is the combination of different cells. So what I will do, I will select this complete row we have selected. So after that, here I have option that is merge and center. I have this option merge and center. So I will click that one, merge and center. You can see that it will make just one box. It will create just one cell. Here I have, maybe here I have jadwal. Here I have table. So what I will do, I want to create, maybe I want to merge 2 cells, these 2 cells. Okay, so I will select these 2 cells, and from here this option merge and center. So it will make one. Maybe I select these 4 box, these 4 cells, and I click from here merge and center. So it will make just one box, one cell. It's in Excel we call it cell, not box. So this one is cell. The spreadsheet is the combination of several cells. Here you can see these are cells. Okay, after that, here you can see we need this design. So how we can create it, that design? So again, I have to select the years. Okay, not country. Just select from 2003 to 2007. I have selected. So after that, I have option. That option is orientation. This option, orientation. This option. So I will select this one. So here you can see I have different options. This one is angle counterclockwise option. If I select this one here, this is angle counterclockwise. Okay, so I can make it a little bit bigger from here. This is the one option. We have other option also. This is angle clockwise that we need. This is angle clockwise. And again, if I select this one, okay, this one vertical text, that means it will start from up to down, and this one it will start from down to up, and this one it will rotate the text down. So here we have different options. Okay, but here I have selected this angle clockwise, so I can make it a little bit bigger also. It will be more clear. Okay. So after that, what I need, I have to freeze first two rows. I have to freeze. See here, if I am moving down to the sheet, see everything is moving up. But I want to freeze first two rows. This is the first row, and this is the second row. I want to freeze it. I want to stop it. That means if I am moving down, these two rows should not move. These first two rows should not move. So what I will do? So here I will do, I will select first row. I will click on that is, this is our first row that is available on 5. If I click here, this is second row that is available on 6. And after 2, here you can see, if I click here, this is row number 7. So from this row upside I have 2 rows. From this box, from this cell, I have upside 2 rows. So after that, I will go to view, and from view, I have option is freeze panes. So here I have to choose freeze panes, first option. So it will freeze both columns and rows. It will freeze columns and rows at the same time. Just clicking the first option. Here. So if I move in here, what it will do? Yeah, these 2 rows, they are not moving. So if I want to freeze just one row, okay, maybe first just one row. So what I will do, this is our first row. After the first row here, down here, I have to click here. Now upside just available just one row. So from here, I have to choose again freeze panes, this option. So from here, if I'm moving down, here. So this will not, this only just one row will not move. I hope so. This is clear now. I hope so. Okay, after that, in sheet 1, I need to calculate the sum. Sum is total, and I have to rename it. I have to change the name of the sheet. That is sum. I have to keep it. I have to change the name of the sheet. That is sum. So how to calculate sum? See here in 2003, here I want to calculate the sum of these numbers. So how can I do? So again, I will select the numbers, the digits. Okay. After that, click on Home tab. From this Home tab, here you can see I have option is auto sum option. So from here, I will choose this option, sum. Okay, here you can see this is total. So again, I have to select it and choose the sum. Same thing, I have to select these three cells and choose sum. And here also I have to choose it as sum. And from here also I have to choose it as sum. This is the one option. I have other option also. So what I will do, I will just calculate the first column sum. So first column sum. After calculating this one, I have to click on sum. I have to click on sum, and from this point, I have to drag it. So it will calculate automatically. So it will calculate automatically. So this is the sum. So for information, I can write here sum also, that this is the sum. And here you can see this is not included in table. So how can I include it? Just I will select the last row, and from here I will choose all rows. You can see that now this is complete table. Okay. So according to information here, I have to rename it sum. Yeah, this is sheet 1, and I want to change the name of the sheet. Just right click and rename and rename. Okay, so here I have write sum. So this is the sheet 1. Sheet 1 is clear. So after that, I have this point 3. Sheet 2, I need average. I need average. So average is a middle of values, sum of values divided by numbers. So in sheet 2, so I have to create new sheet. So this is sheet 2 I have created. So from here I will copy it. So from here I have to press Control C, or I can click here also, same thing, Control C, or I can click here copy. And in sheet 2, just I have to paste it. I can click here also, that is paste button, or I can press Control V, or I can just press enter from keyboard, enter. Okay. After that, I will remove the last text, last row data. I will remove it, I will delete it. So here I need average. So here I need average. So here I can write average. Okay. After that, again, I will select the 3 digits, 3 cells I have selected, and from here I will calculate the average. Average is the middle value. What is average? Average means 102 plus 98 plus 109 total. After sum, I have to divide it by 3. Suppose here I have 3 numbers. So sum divided by number of values, that is the average. So same thing I can apply here also. Just click on this average, click on here, and from here I can drag it. From mouse I can drag it. So it will calculate automatically. This is the average. So in sheet 2, I can change the name. Just right click and rename So here I can write average. Okay, and the last step, that is for sheet 3, I need max. Max is a maximum number. Max is a maximum number. So I will create new sheet. That is sheet 3. So here I can copy data. I can copy, just Control C, move to another sheet, and here Control V, or I can press enter. From keyboard, I can press enter. So here I will delete the last row, just select and press del button from keyboard. And here I need max. What is max? Max is a maximum number. That is the biggest number in the list. So here, what is the maximum number? What is the biggest number? That is 109. So as a sample here, I wrote just three numbers. Maybe I have 100 numbers, 100 cells. So it's difficult to see the numbers, maximum number, the biggest number. But in Excel, just you have to select the text, select the data, and from here you have to choose max. Same thing, you can calculate count number, that means how many numbers are here. You can calculate minimum, that is the shortest number, smallest number in the selected data. But here as a sample, I took here max, the maximum number. Here 109. That means from these three cells, 109 is the maximum number. That is the biggest number. So I can drag it from here also. So first thing, usually some are doing mistake. What they are doing here, they show here also. From here they are calculating this max. Okay. After that they are dragging it from here. So what it will do, it will make the same data. So that is a problem here. 102, 102, 102, 98, 98, 109. That this is a mistake. So what you have to do here, first you have to click on the average, maybe max, maybe some here down. Here you have to click here just one time. After that, you can drag it from here. Here. This is the max from this cell. This is max from these cells. This is max from these cells, and this is max from these cells. Okay, so, and here I have to change the name also. Double click and write the name max. I hope so you have got it. There is no problem. I hope so. Okay, best of luck.